Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. What we're going to be doing today is an aloe vera treatment on my three-year-old daughter's hair. Now I am doing this treatment because she struggles with hair breakage, especially around her edges. So we're going to be doing this treatment because it does promote hair strengthening as well as hair growth. Now the first thing you want to do is cut off the sides of the aloe vera plant. You want to cut the sides off because it does have like the little prickly things on the side, so you will cut that off. Now I did get this aloe vera plant from Whole Foods, just in case you guys are wondering. Once you get those sides cut off, you just kind of want to chop it into pieces so that you can easily manage when you are getting the aloe vera gel outside of the plant. Now I decided that why was I cutting this on my counter? So I went ahead and got a chopping board out. And again, you just want to chop them in, not small pieces, but just chop them in pieces that you are able to work with. Once you do that, you do want to kind of split it in half. So you want to take each section and split that in half. So that way you'll have an easy access to getting all of that gel outside of that aloe vera plant. And as you can already see, as I'm chopping it or as I'm slicing it in half, you can see all of the juice that's already falling from the individual sections. And that's what you want. You want the juice. Now that I have each of the little sections separated, I am going to go ahead and grab a spoon. And I'm just going to kind of scrape out the actual gel and the actual middle part of the aloe vera plant. That's going to release all of the juices that is coming from that plant. And that is exactly what you want. Again, you want that juice to come from that plant. That's going to really penetrate the hair. So again, just go ahead and make sure that you scrape all of it out. Now you do not need the hoods of the aloe vera gel, so you can definitely throw that away. Now here you can see I am finished with scraping it out. You want to make sure that you have a strainer because you only want the juice. You don't necessarily want that the solid parts to get in the hair. So just get a strainer, kind of grab all of that solid part out, and you're going to throw it into the strainer. Once you get it in the strainer, you're going to kind of mash it around because again, you really want that juice to kind of soak into the bowl because that's what you're going to be using on the hair. So I'm just swerving it around here, and look at that. Don't that look nasty? But I swear to y'all, it is going to be life-saving. Do you hear me? All right, so now that I got all of my juice from the gulk, I am going to go ahead and start off by sectioning her hair. And then as you just saw, like her edges are suffering from breakage, as well as her hair is very, very dry when taking it out of the style that she already had it in. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and section it off. Now make sure that when you are doing this, that you give your child, like if you have like a younger child like I do, and she's like super busy, or whoever it is, that you give them something to occupy their time. Because if not, they're going to give you the hardest time ever, right? So once I go ahead and make sure that she's occupied, I did go ahead and just start applying the aloe vera juice to her hair. As you can see, it is defining her curls instantly. Like, look at those beautiful curls there. You want to make sure that you saturate the hair from the scalp all the way to the ends of the hair shafts. So just make sure that you are saturating each section as you go. I also want to make sure that I just go through with a wide tooth comb just to kind of comb through to make sure that each hair strand is coated with the aloe vera plant, or more so the aloe vera juice. Once it is coated, I do just kind of twist it up, just to kind of keep it out of the way while I go ahead and section the next part of her hair. And what I've learned is that they are so young and their hair is still forming that they really don't need much. And that's what I kind of struggle with when it came to Chloe's hair, is just finding products that work for her and knowing that I don't have to put all kinds of products in her hair, as well as give her hairstyles that break her hair and cause tension to her edges and her scalp. Because again, as you can see, she does have bald spots in her hair. And look at her just having a good old time. Like, you got to keep them busy, right? But yeah, just really finding those products that work. As you can see, I am finished with making sure that all of these sections are coated with the aloe vera juice. Next, I'm going to take a shower cap because you want to treat it as if it is a deep condition. You want to let it penetrate her hair. I am going to leave it on her hair for about 30 minutes. The longer, the better. I did go ahead and wash her hair off camera because she needed a bath for the night. But I am sticking to the MyL product line. I wanted to give it a try. I've heard great things about it, so this is going to be my product of choice. I'm going to start off by using the strengthening oil. It is from the Rosemary Mint line of the MyL brand. And as you can see, again, I'm just putting it on the edges because I've heard great things about this hair growth oil, and I want to kind of get curly edges to kind of grow back, as well as making sure that I'm not putting as much tension on her hair, as opposed to, you know, having those braids in her hair that just really pulls out her hair. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in with some leave-in conditioner. Again, I am going for moisture instead of how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and just saturate that all over her hair. And honey, I cannot forget the good old black castor oil, baby. Where you at? It's going to come through in just a moment. But putting that black castor oil is just going to kind of lock in that moisture. I actually recommend adding the black castor oil to the aloe vera treatment just to kind of test it out and see if it gives it a more moisturized feeling. So I'll be doing that the next time I do this treatment for sure. So with the choice of hairstyle that I'm going with this week, it's going to be a twist out. So I'm going to go ahead and part her hair. Now I'm going to kind of section it into smaller sections just because I want it to last and look, you know, presentable for the full week. Now I'm going to go in with the Honey Wash and Go. I've noticed that if I actually apply product to her hair, as far as like a cream or a curling cream or a foam, that her twist out lasts a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and start twisting it up. Now the back of her hair is a little bit shorter than the front of her hair, and that's just because how it grew when she was younger. The top was always longer and the back was, you know, bald. But we're working on it, right? It is a learning process. Do you hear me? Again, I'm learning to just not put so much product on her hair. I mean, she's young. She's 3. She's still growing. Her hair is still forming. It's still figuring out what it wants to do. So I'm just really kind of just sticking to one product and figuring out like just what works for her hair. I watched this girl on YouTube. Her name was Paging Dr. Dre. Love her, by the way. And she stated that using the rose water was better than actually using regular water from your faucet. So I have been using the rose water just to see if that's going to promote growth as well. I did go ahead and get that from Whole Foods, just as I did the aloe vera plant. Now, I do want to let you guys know that starting off the twist, I am braiding it just to kind of hold the hair at the root in place. I kind of braid it like 4 times and then I go into a twist. As you can see, with using that curling cream, it is giving a more defined look to her twist. So again, I really, really like that. Now, I know you see that white cast on her hair. It will eventually dry up and it will disappear. Now, I'm going to go ahead and finish the other side of her hair. And then once it is complete, I am going to give you guys a final look. Now, this style will last for about a week, which is okay in my book. That means that there is 5 days I won't have to get up and do her hair in the morning. Now, at this point of the video, it was pretty late, so I did go ahead and stop filming, but I did pick it back up in the morning. Here you can see I did put it in a ponytail to give it that little cute little kid-friendly look. Again, she do have a flat twist on the side to kind of give it that oomph. Eventually, I did go ahead and spray rose water on her ponytail to kind of flatten that out a little bit and add accessories. If you like this video, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, see you later, babes.